Good morning, team. Thank you all for being here today. We are discussing Nazman Group's short-term financing strategy. Our goal is to assess the company needs and explore financing option and make informed recommendations. So let's dive in.
Absolutely. I have been looking at the liquidity ratio. The current ratio and quick ratio seem solid, but we should pay attention to quick ratio. It's below than 1, indicating the reliance of inventory.
Good observation, Aiman. So Johan, what did you find in terms of inventory turnover?
The inventory turnover is at 1.23 times, which means the company is doing well in managing inventory, but there might be opportunities to optimize it further.
Great insight. Asha, any thoughts on the purpose of short-term financing based on this ratio?
Considering the quick ratio and inventory turnover is same, we might need short-term financing to fine-tune our inventory management and cover any gaps in working capital.
Excellent point, Aisa. Now, Mr. Nazrin, could you share your perspective on the company priorities regarding short-term financing?
Thank you, everyone. As we aim to expand our product offerings and potentially open new outlets, optimizing inventory is crucial. I am interested in financing options that support our growth plans without compromising our financial health.
Understood. Now, let's discuss potential financial resources. So, team, any suggestion?
I recommend exploring trade credit with our supplier. Negotiating a favorable term could help improve our cash flow.
Additionally, we should evaluate short-term bank loans. The interest rate and terms will play a critical role in determining the cost effectiveness.
I agree. We should also consider our existing relationships with financial institutions and explore the possibility of extending credit terms.
Great suggestion. So, Mr. Nazrin, any specific constraints or preference regarding financing resources?
We value our relationship with suppliers and would prefer financing options that align with our growth plans without overly burdening us with debt. However, cost effectiveness is key.
Thank you all for your input. So let's compile this information into a comprehensive report for further discussion. So we will convene next week to finalize our short-term financing strategies. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining this meeting to discuss our company short-term financial need. So as the lead financial analysis, my role here is to facilitate this discussion and compile this final report. So let's introduce ourselves briefly before we dive in. So my name is Nurdayani binti Zainal and I'm the lead financial analysis.
Hi everyone, I'm Muhammad Syazmi Aiman bin Yahya, assigned to review the current and quick ratio. I'm excited to contribute to this analysis.
Hello, I'm Shah Johan, responsible for assessing the inventory turnover. Looking forward to our discussion.
Hi, I am Aisha Razlan, focus on the non-current asset and liabilities aspect of our analysis. Let's work together to understand our company's financial needs.
Hi, greetings everyone. I'm Nazrin, representing Nazman Group Sdn Berhad. I appreciate your expertise in guiding us through our short-term financing decision.
Thank you all for the introduction. So to start, Aiman, can you share your finding regarding the current and quick ratios?
Certainly, after analyzing the financial statement, our current ratio stands at 1.26 times, indicating strong liquidity. However, the quick ratio is 0.62, suggests that we might need to consider short-term financing to meet immediately obligation without relying too heavy in inventory.
great insight. So how about the inventory turnover?
The inventory turnover ratio is at 3, which means it's a healthy sign. It means we are managing inventory well, but considering our industry, short-term financing could help us optimize our inventory levels further, especially when taking advantage of bulk purchase discounts.
Understood. So Isaac, could you share your observation on non-current asset and liabilities?
Sure, our non-current asset, mainly property, plant and equipment (PPE), stand at RM 46,498 million. On the liability side, we have short-term debit of RM 9,359 million. The total equity is RM 134,646 million. We have a solid financial base and leveraging non-current asset might be an option for financing.
Thank you, Isaac. Now, Mr. Nazrin, so based on this initial analysis, what are your thoughts on our short-term financial need?
It's clear that while we have a strong financial foundation, optimizing our working capital and managing inventory more efficiently are critical. I'm open to exploring short-term financing options to ensure we can take advantage of market opportunities and maintain our growth trajectory.
Excellent. So, as a team, we'll now develop deeper into potential financing resources. So we can consider trade credit, short-term loan, and even exploring equity options. So, each of you, please share your insight and recommendation.
Thank you, Miss Dayani. Let me start with the first option, which the loan offer from Islamic Bank. It is a discounted basis short-term loan that offers simple interest at 4.99% per annum and require the compensating balance of 5% in our saving account. The interest calculation is the loan amount of 200,000 multiplied by the rate of 4.99% for the next 10 months, making the total interest amount at 8,316 and 67 cents. The requirement from the bank is a compensation balance of 5%, which is 10,000, must be kept in our saving account. The total net proceed we receive from this loan is 181,683 and 33 cents, where the loan amount is 200,000 minus the discounted interest of 8,316 and 67 cents and the additional compensation balance of 10,000. Lastly, our effective interest rate is 5.5% during the duration of 10 months loan repayment. That's my explanation. I leave it to next presenter.
Thank you for your explanation. So I accept it as option 1. So I will leave it to the next presenter.
Okay, the second option is to take advantage of additional cost credit. Based on my analysis, the total material purchase is estimated at 200,000 ringgit per year, with a payment trend of every 15 days after invoicing and taking advantage of the 3% discount. Our net daily purchase per day is at 538 ringgit and 89 cents and 8,083 ringgit and 35 cents for an average account payable for 15 days. However, if we decided not to take the discount and instead will pay the full amount after 30 days, the average account payable is now equal to 16,166 ringgit and 70 cents. Thus, by foregoing the discount and deferring payment until 30 days, we has an additional cost credit of 74.22%. Therefore, if we can obtain credit from other sources at less than 74.22, it should take the cash discount offer approximate annual percentage cost of not taking the discount is at 74.23%.
Sounds very good. Thanks for your explanations. But what about the next option?
The next option is the issuance of commercial paper with a face value of RM 150,000 each at 7.5% per annum. The production cost is RM 1,000 for each paper and the issued amount is 210,000. The calculation of the amount of interest is RM 150,000 per year for the total of the 210,000. In addition, the total cost of each open paper is RM 140,000. Effective interest rate is 8.5%, where the total interest of the 150,000 is divided into the total face value, which is RM 230,000 b minus the cost of paper 140,000 and interest 150,000. The explain why our effective interest rate is 8.5%. I did my explanation, Dayani.
I see it is actually quite high, but okay. What about the last one?
Okay. The last option is quite interesting, where Alliance banks offer the loan amount of 300,000, which an annual interest rate of 4.99% and a commitment fee of 3% for unused amount. As we know, we only need the loan amount of 200,000 only. The calculation of cost of loan can be expressed to the total interest for 200,000 times 4.99% interest rate in duration in 1 year is 9,918. The calculation of cost loan can be expressed to the total interest for 200,000 times 4.99% interest rate in the duration in the 1 year is 9,918. Additional charge 3% for unused amount of 100,000, which is 3,000. The effective interest rate is 6.5%.
So after you heard all of these alternatives, for me, I would suggest you for a loan offered from Islamic Bank, Mr. Nazrin. So it is because they got the least of effective interest rate, and I think it should be better for your company, sir.
All the options presented to me are pretty much had the advantages of its own, and me too think the bank loan option is much more convincing. I would like to proceed with this option, and I think the company will happily agree with this decision.
Alright, this is the end of our meeting. Mr. Nazrin, are you satisfied with our presentation?
I think the presentation is very nice and I understand everything. So thank you everyone for coming to this meeting.
Thank you, Mr. Nazrin, for listening to our presentation, and I would like to thank everyone. Goodbye and Assalamualaikum.
You are welcome, boss.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.